Morning in Italy. I had yet to see an Italian sunrise, so I rose before dawn's crack, brewed a cup of espresso, and stepped outside into the dewy morning air to start the day anew. In the last episode, we explored the Tuscan trifecta. Our whirlwind tour includes Siena's honey-colored streets, Orvieto's medieval magic, and Castellone del Lago's hilltop charm. Today we set off for Montepulciano, the wine-soaked heart of the sun-kissed region. It really is. As we meander through Montepulciano's narrow streets, the tapestry of La Dolce Vita unfolds before us. Angela showcases the ravishing outfit that embodies the effortless chic of Italian style. I can't help but notice the elegant Italian straw hats on display. And then we can't resist doing a little daydreaming. What would it be like to call this enchanting Tuscan town home? The very name of Montepulciano conjures up visions of a rich, crimson wine that has been the heartbeat of this Tuscan town for centuries.
The back, okay? So it's called Asinone. So Asino means donkey because the shape of the vineyard reminds of the back of it. A local grape from the area. This one is a little bit more fresh and crisp. The Grechetto, it's aged in oak, so you have a little bit more of structure.
As much as we wanted to linger in the charming streets of Montepulciano, it was time to bid adieu to this Tuscan gem. We headed back to Poggio Valley where a culinary appointment awaited us, a dinner reservation at their celebrated restaurant. So this ranch that we're staying at has what appears to be a fabulous restaurant, very nice layout, lights, those beautiful Italian pines, and open air kind of seating, so it should be very nice. The eating had got off to a lovely start with a delicious starter course. But just as the dinner was unfolding, a sudden invasion occurred. A swarm of flying insects descended upon our table. The staff quickly relocated us to a cozy indoor table where we could finally enjoy our Florentine steak in peace. I wrapped the evening as sweetly as it had begun with a cappuccino, the perfect finale to a meal that had been a little imperfect, but oh so Italian. On our final full day at the ranch, we decided to make the most of our time and stay on the property, preparing ourselves for an early start the following morning. In the rolling hills of central Italy, you'll find the Maremmano, a rugged and resilient native breed of cattle. With its impressive horns stretching up to a meter long, it can thrive on even the most unforgiving terrain. So it's Friday evening here in Poggio Valley, and we are here for a cowboy show.
Questo spettacolo è il nostro omaggio che ha fatto la marimba mito eterno. Welcome to our show. Today you'll witness a living legend from Tuscany's Maremmano region. The Buccheri, Italy's original cowboys, who worked these lands for centuries. And these are pure Maremman cattle. You can recognize them from those magnificent signature lyre-shaped horns. Our riders will circle, gather, and cut individual herd from the bunch. The same skills that their grandfathers used to survive on these rugged ranges. Applauso ai Buccheri. Give it up for our Cowboys. The second act will bring you from the herd work to grace and elegance. The horse riding school La Lacciara proudly presents an act. This performance weaves music and motion into pure poetry. applauso con tutte le rose. Mario is the winner. He snatched all the roses.
Andrew, get a rose. Andrew, get a rose. Get a rose. There you go. As the sun dipped below the Umbrian horizon, we bid farewell to the Cowboys' charming performance and headed back to our villa. We crafted a feast that was as much about love as it was about food. Grilled steak and skewers alongside an array of fresh fruit, with a few carefully curated leftovers from previous meals, adding a touch of nostalgia to the evening. It was a perfect way to cap off a visit filled with laughter and good company. As the morning light crept over the rolling hills, we bid farewell to our beloved villa. We took one last look around the property before setting off towards the charming Italian town of Chiusi. From this point, we would proceed to board our train to Florence. Okay, we are here now in Chiusi at the train station. We've got the kind of whole place to ourselves. I don't know if it's I'm guessing it's probably not going to be a packed train on a Saturday. And we put our car in long-term parking, ding dong, something's coming. Attenzione. I have my translator on. I didn't catch what that said. As we settled into our seats on the train to Florence, the Italian countryside unfolded before us. Rolling hills and vineyards stretched out on every other peak. Through careful observation, we learned how to operate the train's doors until finally we pulled into the Florence Santa Maria Novella train station. As we stepped out of the Uber and onto the cobblestone streets of Florence, our home for the next few days would be the social hub. Its rooftop bar beckoned us with breathtaking postcard views of this timeless Italian city. We enjoyed a delightful dinner at our hotel's restaurant where we savored two standout dishes, the quail peachy pasta, which was particularly tasty, and my roasted romaine lettuce topped with a spicy sauce and cream that was truly exceptional. All right, so we are here at Ponte Vecchio. What's this river, Angela?
The Arno.
The Arno River. Let's see what we can find. Before demonstrating my ignorance any further, Ponte Vecchio is Florence's iconic medieval arch bridge, and it spans the Arno River. It stands as a testament to the city's resilience, the only bridge in Florence to survive World War II. It is now a showcase of high-end jewelers, art dealers, and souvenir sellers. There's a lot of crowd around here. There's some massive tourist people coming through. We're here at the Duomo in Florence. I know it's not called the Duomo, I forget what it's actually called. I'll put it here at the bottom. That's what I always do. I'll put it here at the bottom. That evening, we dined at a riverside restaurant along the Arno, where we savored two traditional Tuscan dishes, peachy pasta served with rich chinina ragu, and Florentine-style ossobuco paired with creamy saffron risotto. Afterwards, we took a leisurely walk along the Arno River, enjoying the tranquil atmosphere. On Angela's special day, our starting point was again the iconic Ponte Vecchio. But this time we veered off in a new direction. As the skies grew darker with anticipation of rain, we took a detour from our usual plans. Angela seized the perfect excuse to treat herself to a stylish raincoat. So the statue behind me is meant to contrast everyday life amongst all this other great art and works of art. And some people are just too self-absorbed in their phone, much like I am right now on my phone, but I'm recording about being self-absorbed in my phone. So, moving on. Andrew got the swatch that's only available in Florence. That one right there. In the world of artisanal papers, marbled paper reigns supreme, a true masterpiece of natural beauty. Crafted through centuries-old process, this exquisite paper is born from a delicate dance of floating pigments on a liquid surface. Il Papiro was born in Florence and is synonymous with the excellence of Italian quality for production of hand-decorated paper. The process begins when a shallow tray is filled with water or a viscous solution called marbling size. Pigments or dyes are delicately dropped or sprinkled onto the liquid surface, where they begin to interact and blend in complex ways. Using various tools such as combs, rakes, or even gentle air currents, artisans manipulate the colors, coaxing swirling patterns and intricate designs emerge. A sheet of paper or fabric is then carefully placed on top of the pattern surface, absorbing the design as it's transferred. Once removed, the paper is allowed to dry, preserving the unique marbled effect.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like this. I'm telling you, because it's too much for me.
We're sitting here at I'm facing the baptistry at the Santa Maria del Fiore, and very beautiful place to sit and have a little lunch. Having some focaccia bread with prosciutto and mozzarella, and nice glass of Chianti. It's Angela's birthday. So everybody say happy birthday, Angela, in the comments. Cheese. Cheese. Formaggio. After a leisurely lunch, we returned to our room to get ready for Angela's birthday celebration. We dressed up for the evening, but we were unaware that the waiter at our restaurant had a few surprises in store for us. However, just as we were about to get seated, the rain finally caught up with us, and he expertly moved our meal inside. Amidst the chaos, Angela was thrilled to find her beloved lasagna was on the menu, and we capped off the evening by sharing a decadent slice of cheesecake. Second the video. Oh, look. You look so cute.
Want you to blow it out?
Hang on. Yeah, go ahead, blow it out. There you go. The return trip was mostly uneventful, except for this part. So this is the most important message this vehicle has to tell me, is that my washer fluid is low. I'm going, 130 kilometers down the road, and it's got to ping me every 10 minutes, telling me, hey, your washer fluid level is low. Thank you.